Hi everyone, good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Welcome to another video on my Philippines life. Thank you very much for joining.
Yeah, guys, welcome back. Welcome back. How's life going?
Yeah, hope everything is going well your side. So yeah, we're here at home and decided to do another vlog. Thank you for joining. Before we continue, please remember to subscribe.
Like and share.
And we really appreciate that. And if you don't mind, you can watch the video through to the end. Every minute of watching
guys,
time is very
please,
helpful.
Please finish the video.
Even if you're not watching, just let it play. Anyway, guys, so yeah, you can see the fire behind us. There's a reason.
Yes.
What are we doing this evening, honey?
Well, before our relationship starts, we play this game.
What's the game called?
Ring of Fire.
That's right. So the idea about Ring of Fire is just to ask a very random question, and that might be a little hard to answer.
Yeah, and then you don't need to hold back for your questions, and which is good. I recommend this to those couple. Well, you can play this game and just take it, lightly, the answers. It's just a game.
True, yeah, just for fun, but I think it's still a way to get to know each other better. We know each other pretty well, but yeah, we thought maybe to showcase this game to you guys.
Yeah, after 8 years, we're now playing this game for the second time. So let's see how well we know each other.
Well, sorry, the questions I asked wasn't about how well I know it.
Well, you can still you know the person, like at least for you together 8 years. I know more about you compared to before.
Sure.
So I could say, are you sure that's not problem?
Okay, yeah, so what we've done is we've both written about 5 to 6 questions on a piece of paper.
5 to 6?
How many questions did you write?
5, because you said 5 only.
I wrote 6 questions.
But
the cheating begin. Anyway, so you grab the box here. So we threw all the questions into a box.
So no picking.
So we're just randomly gonna pick a question, and then the person who picks the question needs to answer it. Or do you wanna change it? I pick a question, and that's the question you have to answer. Kind of the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing then.
I'm gonna end up reading all the questions because you're not wearing your glasses.
But I wrote mine in Sharpies.
But we're not allowed to see, so you're not allowed to peek before you peek.
Okay, so who's first? Of course, ladies first.
Ladies first, great. You want to answer first? I love it. Okay.
I'm gonna pick
I need to pick a question. You said you first.
I'm gonna answer.
You're gonna answer first, yeah. I'll pick a question. Okay, I got one. What is? Ooh, it's a Sharpie question.
Oh my God, that's my question.
She wrote all her questions in a Sharpie, so I immediately noticed that that's her question.
Oh my God.
You made some tough questions. Now you regret it. Yeah. Okay, so the question is. That doesn't seem that tough. Depends how you want to answer it. But the question is, what are you afraid of?
Snakes. Well, that's a general question, When it comes to animals, I'm afraid of snakes, But when it comes to life, I'm afraid of dying alone.
Really?
Yeah.
Afraid of dying alone?
Yeah, it's heartbreaking. You think about it. If you have a mansion and you just die alone there, I mean, imagine that. If you before you close your eyes, at least you want to see someone you love.
Well, I guess it depends how you die as well, yeah.
Well, yeah, that. But
so you're talking in a case where maybe you have like a terminal illness, it's your final days, and
of course you want to be
no one to say goodbye to.
Yeah. So that's what I'm afraid of.
Alright, and snakes. Why are you afraid of snakes?
Oh, jeez. That's even a question.
A baby snake?
Oh my God! Even earthworm. Oh jeez, I freaked out. It's just I find them.
You can't even watch it on TV.
It's not about snakes can kill you, but it's just the way they move, the skin. Oh my God! Just.
Yeah, she definitely has a phobia for anything that crawls without legs.
Oh yeah, sounds like it.
Good. But
Can I ask that question to you?
no,
You're
that's not
so
that was
minatory.
your
It's my
question.
turn then.
It's your question. Okay, you finished answering that. Right, next question.
I hope I pick a really tough one. Is this the one?
I hope not.
Oh, this is your question.
That's my question. Oh, that should be a great question.
But you have to. Why you wrote this in a small letter?
So it can fit on the paper.
Oh,
You really can't read that?
No,
Oh my god, where's your glasses?
it's right there somewhere.
You want me to get it?
No. You have yours.
Okay, so
Go!
the question is, it's 1 week before the end of the world.
You're so mean. 1 week?
1 week before the end of the world. How would you spend the week?
How would I spend the week? And it's the end of the world. Well, I will gather all my loved ones, my relatives, all of them, and we're just gonna spend each second of every day telling each other how much we love each other. We will eat and eat. We all eat. And then we will just celebrate life.
10 minutes before the world, you start eating each other.
Why? We're full. I just mentioned we're gonna eat and celebrate life till the world ends.
Okay.
Just no complications, just full of happiness.
So you're just gonna have a fiesta for 1 week.
Fiesta, yes, we will have lechon. We will.
That's what you want to. You want to eat and spend your time with your friends or family.
Family, friends, because
basically you want to have a fiesta for 1 week.
Yeah, why
until
not?
the
Yeah,
end of
why
the
not?
world.
Yeah, what can we do? We can't run.
You don't
Can
want to go somewhere, do some activity for the last time, see the ocean for the last time, swim in the
Yeah,
ocean.
but remember this: every second counts because you only have 1 week, so you have to travel. You have to then that's a waste of time. Just stay there and just spend it and tell everybody how much you love each others. Maybe there's something that's unsaid, so that's the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thanks
the
for
world ends anyway.
Thanks for answering my question.
Hui! You got me.
She's so eager to answer the questions. Unbelievable. So we just let you answer all the questions.
Wait, this is your question.
Too late. You answer it.
No, you
No.
answer it. No.
Only one person can answer one question.
No,
you can't change the
you're
rules.
cheating.
You were cheating. You're the one who answered my question.
But you asked me.
It's done. It's done.
Okay, now it's your turn. Okay. Oh, Sharpie. I know this is from me.
I have a bad feeling about this.
It's a very simple question.
Really? Okay, I love it. Give it to me.
Do you believe in love at first sight?
Well, you say that's an easy question?
Yes.
It's not that easy, I think.
Explain.
Love at first sight. Yeah, love at first sight is a strange thing. Because I believe there is attraction at first sight. And there is like this, you feel this chemistry between you. But is it love? That's the question. Is it love or just attraction? That's always what goes through my mind when they talk about love at first sight. Is it really love? Or is it just a deep attraction for someone? So, love at first sight, I think is possible. I think it's possible to meet that person the first time and fall in love and actually a love that lasts. I don't think it's impossible, so I'm going to answer yes. I believe in love at first sight. But I think many people use it in a more expressive way. It was love at first sight. It was just, you saw this girl and your heart started beating faster because of this attraction you feel towards the girl. But calling it love, maybe that's over-exaggeration in many cases. I'm not saying all cases.
So I'm confused. You believe in love at first sight?
I believe it's possible. Love at first sight, I believe.
So you're half-half?
I'm more leaning towards no. I'm more leaning towards no. So I think in more cases, it's not really love at first sight. It's more expressive way to say how this attraction you felt. Yeah, the butterflies got in your stomach when you saw this girl or guy. It's not really love. So for me, why are you looking so confused? Listen to what I'm saying. Listen.
The question is, do you believe in love at first sight?
I answered the question, didn't I? What are my thoughts?
So you're half-half.
Okay, let's say half-half if that's what you want to say. I believe it's possible, but unlikely.
Okay.
Are you disappointed with that answer? You believe in love at first sight, don't you?
No, don't try that to me, because that's your question.
True.
Okay, your turn.
Yeah. Well, your turn to answer.
I'm
Turn to
here.
pick.
Hey,
Questions.
don't look.
I'm not looking. Got it.
Just pick one.
It's not the Sharpie. Good. So you can
He
answer
wrote
one
the
of my
question
questions.
and he will answer his own question.
You answering this question, honey? Keep up. You answering the question. I just answered love at first sight. You want me to answer?
Yeah.
Okay, the question is, well, okay, if you couldn't live in the Philippines or South Africa, which country would you choose to live, and why that country? So, it's not possible for you to live in the Philippines or South Africa. Of course, I was thinking you're going to say South Africa as your second choice. So, not Philippines, not South Africa. Which country would you pick to live in, and why that country?
Well, I really don't have any specific country. I wasn't planning to live in other country aside from two country. But yeah, okay. This is a USA.
You're going to choose the USA?
Yeah.
Okay, explain why you would choose the USA.
Well, every country, I know there's lots of opportunities, but in America, I think it has more freedom compared to other countries that follows really lots of rules, and some communist countries. I don't want to live in a communist countries. So I find America, when it comes to opportunity and better life maybe, then I go to USA.
Land of opportunities.
Land of opportunities, yes.
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't think it's a bad choice. Actually, I thought you might choose Europe. You want to see castles. You want to go live in Europe and see castles every day. And Spanish, I don't know.
I'm going alone. You didn't tell me that us.
If you don't want me to live with you, fine. Right. Okay, so America is the answer.
Yeah.
The land of opportunity. So you think you'll just have more opportunities there?
Yeah, and it's
easier life, and it's
yeah, I think it's also
democratic.
Yeah, democratic and not democratic country. Yeah, democratic country has more like democracy. You know,
Sure,
you're free. You know, it's like I like to live like that. I don't want to live with so much rules like you can't do this, you can't do this, you can't do this. You know.
Yeah. Great choice. Okay. You just answered that. I have to answer.
No, you have to answer.
Okay.
Okay.
Which question is that? Mine. Okay. That's one of my questions. Yeah. I bet you can't read.
I'm trying.
You're trying.
I'm trying really. I have to put it like that.
I put it there. Can you still read that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You have to sacrifice one of your dogs to save your partner. What was that?
Kind of a weird question. Come on, read it so people can understand.
You can just
Okay.
you
I'll read
ask
it.
me. You
No.
ask me.
Now I'm asking you.
Oh no, it's you. No.
Keep up.
Jeez. You have to sacrifice one of your dogs to save your partner. Which one do you choose and why?
Wow. So I hope I
Jeez,
didn't
my
get that
man.
question.
What kind of question is this?
Difficult question. Okay, so you have to sacrifice one of your dogs. We have many to choose from. How many dogs do we have to choose from?
12.
12. Bloody hell. Okay.
We have 12 dogs.
So I'm choosing this dog to sacrifice. The dog is gonna have to basically a dog is gonna save your life by sacrificing his own life. Basically. Okay. I'll
It's
just.
a horrible question, man.
I'm gonna
Why do you
choose. I'm gonna choose.
You should have said, if you have to sacrifice one snake, I don't mind.
Oh my God, yeah, we'll just sacrifice the extra one just for fun. No, okay. If it really had to make that choice, yeah. So I can save my partner. I can save you by sacrificing one of the dogs. Let's imagine there's a big monster wants to eat you. If I throw the dog to the monster will eat the dog and not you. Yeah. So I'm gonna save your life by sacrificing the dog. I will probably pick either. Make sure I have the right names here. I got so many dogs. Sophie, Bella, or Pucci.
Why Bella?
They give too many puppies. That's why we have so many dogs. And I'm gonna choose one of those two because they're the eldest. They're the oldest. I'm gonna choose the oldest dog, the one who had the fullest life. That's my answer.
It's horrible.
It won't happen. Don't worry.
Why
It's
you,
a
from
hypothetical
all the
question.
questions?
I wish you answered that question. I was really
I
hoping
wish
you would
I
choose
did
that
it.
question. 'Cause
I'm glad I didn't.
well, you'll get that box. Now it's yours. Alright.
I'm glad I did. Jeez, my God. I love dogs.
Oh,
I so love dogs.
Looks like we're answering our own questions because I just picked another Sharpie question.
That was supposed to be.
No? What do you mean was supposed to be?
I thought that it's like I write questions for you and you write questions for me.
So why is that supposed to be? You're
You're
now gonna answer your own question.
Jeez, what's annoying?
The rules are really not that hard, guys. She just makes it look hard.
Right, that's the thing about me. I easily like.
Okay, I think this is our third last question. And then make sure you can pick one of your questions to answer me. I'm going to pick one of my questions for you to answer.
What's that?
The final round,
Okay.
I'm going to definitely pick one of my questions for you to answer. And you have to pick one of your questions for me to answer.
Okay.
But we're not there yet. Here, wow, that's quite a long question. Okay. Is it okay to lie for a friend, even though you know that what he's or she's doing is wrong? Okay. Is it okay? Is it okay? Is it okay for you to lie for a friend, even though you know what they are doing is wrong? So you're kind of lying for a friend to cover up for her. I'm guessing. That's for you to answer.
Me.
Really? Yes, that's for you to answer. You're answering your own question there.
When I was maybe younger, teenagers, yeah, for that time it's okay, but now, what? It's not okay.
You wouldn't cover for a friend by lying for her.
Even if my friend, I know what he's or she's doing is wrong.
Wrong how? See, I think the circumstances can change that.
Okay, let's go for circumstances.
She's cheating on her husband.
I'm not gonna lie.
You're not gonna lie.
Yeah.
So she said,
I'm
please
not
tell
gonna-
my husband I slept over at your place yesterday.
No,
But you
I'm
know
not
she
gonna
slept
do
with her secret lover.
that. I'm not gonna do that.
You got it. All Grace's friends.
They know that.
Okay, let's make it a little simpler, because that's quite an extreme situation, I think. Let's say your friend was stealing money from her work, and her boss, you know about it, her boss approached you and asked if you know anything about it. And if you give an honest answer, you know your friend will be fired, maybe even arrested.
I'm just gonna say no comment.
No comment. So you're gonna lie.
I didn't say anything, so I'm not lying. I said no
Well, I'm
comment.
asking you the question. Do you know whether your friend was stealing money here from the cashier or the teller?
That I also know of.
You know it. You know she's been doing that.
No, yeah, I have to be honest. Sorry, I have to be honest because, as what I said before, I lied not just one time in my life, and then now that I realize that what's the point? You know, it's like honesty can hurt, but it could save your friend as well. Because if you keep on covering up your friend to what they're doing, your friends for what they're doing, they're just gonna keep on doing it, and then you're not helping
They're pulling you into their lives.
Yeah, and you're not helping them. You're just helping them to fall. For them to change is they have to face the fact that I said the truth, and hate me or not, but you cannot rely to me when it comes to lying, because
Yeah.
I want an
okay.
honest friend as well. If I'm honest, I also want an honest friend. I don't want a friend that just come to me to, can you cover me up with something but I know it's wrong. So what's the difference if I do that for this person? What's the difference between me and her? If I lie for her or if I lie.
I think we get it.
But if the thing is like, if she's doing, I have to lie for a person but it's in a good cause,
like a white lie.
like a white lie, then I won't hesitate. I won't
Okay.
hesitate. I will cover that person up.
You're talking about like something simple, like your...
Like, for example, I will give an instance. Like, I have a friend and she's hiding from her husband because her husband is a drug addict, and her husband's looking for her because I know my friend will be in trouble when she goes home. They will have a fight and she will get beat up. And then this is real story. I told the husband, she's not here. That's the situation. I help her. I lied, but for this good cause. I want to save her.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Good. All right, great. Yeah. So it is about your values, yeah? What's right and what's wrong.
I'm not a perfect person, but we can try to be one.
Okay, so this is the final round. So you can look in there and make sure you choose one of your questions.
For you.
Not choose the question, just choose one of your questions, yeah, for me.
I want to make sure if this is...
That's a Sharpie, so it's definitely yours.
I know.
You can't pick the question, you can just choose one of your questions. Okay, I've picked one of my questions for you. So, my final question is...
I can read this because it's big. Anyways, if you will be granted with one wish, what would it be? Just one wish, not 3 wishes.
What kind of genie is that? I thought you get 3 wishes.
It's just maximized to 1. Is that right, one? Because it's
wow.
COVID.
Yeah, that is
1 wish.
1 wish today. That's pretty hard. 1 wish, I think, would be... I think the best thing I can wish for is good health for the rest of my family and friends' life.
What about yours?
Hopefully he's kind of include me as well. Well, see, yeah, that's just the question. Is that does that include, if I mention just family and friends and mine, is that still one wish?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So I'll include myself there.
You forgot. You forgot.
Good health for me, my family, and my friends for the rest of their lives.
Mm.
Okay. Right.
Okay.
All right. Final question.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, great question. I can't wait to hear your answer on this one. Be careful what you answer.
Be careful. What is that a threat?
Might change the whole relationship. Okay, so the question is, what would annoy you most about me, your partner, if we were stuck on a deserted island? So you got the question, yeah? I'll repeat the question for everyone. What would annoy you most about me if we were stuck on a deserted island?
Oh my goodness. Well, even if you're not stuck in the islands,
Hey!
I'm just gonna say it.
Holy crap, really? Really? You're just gonna tell everyone what annoys me about you?
Okay,
But imagine
but it's-
remember, we're stuck on a deserted island. There's no escape for me.
yeah, but it's the same thing, isn't it? It's the
feel-
same thing. It's you.
When you're with me, you feel like you're on a deserted island. I have nowhere to go.
But yeah, okay. Let's be serious.
Okay, it's not. Yeah,
Well,
go
what
on. You answer the question.
annoys me is your being indecisive.
Indecisive. Okay.
And you sometimes you do the opposite.
Opposite of what?
Like you don't notice that you do the opposite. It's like
I know what you're referring to.
yeah, it's like can do you like you will ask me, do you like this? And then I said, yeah, it's nice. And then you will stare at it and then you won't get it.
Okay.
And then you're being indecisive, like it's just it's like it's so hard, it's so long for you to decide. It's so long, it's like I'm like
Well, yeah, true. I mean, on everything, not exactly everything.
most
Hey!
Well, there's a reason for that. I'm so indecisive. Do you
explain.
know the reason? That's the big question.
Well, this is why we have this game.
So, what do you
I'm
think is the
listening.
reason I'm
No,
so indecisive? You think
you
I
tell
just
me.
can't make up my mind, or do you think there's another reason?
You tell me. Before we get stuck in the island.
Well, I'm just okay. Wait, before I tell you, okay, why I might seem very indecisive, and which is true. Yeah, I mean, even just looking at the menu in a restaurant, like, oh my God, what am I gonna eat?
And I'm already just like watching him like, my God, I'm so hungry.
All right, so okay, first tell me how's that gonna influence things on a deserted island?
That's very important.
Gonna build a boat, or we just gonna wait for
Yeah,
help?
because we're just gonna argue about what type of materials we're gonna need because you cannot decide. Like if
Really? I think we're
are
gonna
you
be
sure?
limited to what we can choose.
Exactly, that's very important. So
So we're gonna be very limited what we can choose. I don't think
Still,
we're gonna have to make a
you
decision
are
now.
who
We're gonna
you
choose the
are.
red wood, the white wood, or what color you want? What color shall we paint this boat?
so why are you being indecisive?
Well, actually, yeah, it's just me weighing up pros and cons constantly. So I'm thinking, do I really need this? Why do I need this? Why do I not need this? Am I gonna use it later, or it's just something I like now? I have all these questions I ask myself, and one of the things that helped me consider, maybe I ask you, what do you think of this? Because maybe you help me with this whole debate about whether this is what I
It
want or
doesn't
not.
work. Even if he asks me, it doesn't work.
Sure, my question to you is not also always the decisive question. It's just, to add to my debate.
I will tell you a funny experience. When we were in China, we were browsing. He was busy browsing about the plaid shirt, and then
Plain shirt where? Online or in the shop?
online in Taobao.
Ah.
And then he was busy browsing. It's like Taobao is like Lazada or Shopee. And then he was staring at this one plaid shirt. It's like for almost like 20 minutes. He was just staring, looking for details of the shirt. And I was looking, I was like, he liked these shirts, but why is he not now choosing that? It's been a while, he's been staring at it. And then he asked me, do you like the color of the shirt? And I said, yeah, that's what look nice on you. Go get that. And then he close. And then moved some page. I was like, what? Just because he said something to you, you do the opposite. You don't know that?
You think it's because you said you like it, and I decide opposite.
But that's the time you decide, nah, I don't like it.
Yeah, it might seem that way. I promise you. In my head, it doesn't go that way.
Or another example, just one more example, just one more.
No need.
You were buying shoes. We're buying shoes. He's choosing for a shoes.
Oh my God, shoes is a big problem for me to choose.
We went to 5 malls. 5 malls in Cagayan just to look
That's a
for
good reason why I'm so very choosy when it comes to shoes. Because how many shoes do I have? How many pairs of shoes? Not
One.
really one. Maybe 2 or 3 pairs of shoes. I have sneakers. I have flip-flops.
What's that, shoes?
What do you mean it's not shoes? Where do you... How
Rubber
do you wear
shoes.
it?
Rubber shoes.
I'm talking about 1 pair of sneakers, yeah. That's the rubber shoes, and 1 pair of flip-flops. Basically, that's the 2 shoes I wear. So when I choose one, I'm going to make sure this is what I want, and this is what I'm going to wear, and be happy to wear for a while. Of course, I don't care about having a lot of different shoes, so yeah.
Next time, I would love to know what I will like annoy you when you go stuck in the island, because we have to deal with this. Because who knows? Maybe we will stuck in the island.
Constant nagging.
What?
Constant nagging. Why are you not building a boat? Why is the fire not burning?
Really? No, I'm not like that.
Mine is acting really. Anyway, guys, yeah, that's where we're going to finish today. So, something you can try at home when you have nothing to do and want to try something different with your partner.
Or maybe you want to ask your partner, you really have some questions with your partner, and then you just tell your partner, you know what, I found this game, let's play the Ring of Fire, but you really want to ask your partner, have you been,
really want to know, really.
When did you lie to me? Who texted you the other day?
Alright, yeah, but keep the game light-hearted. Yeah, don't get serious in the game. It's not the idea of the game. The idea is to kind of have an idea of a person's thinking, but in order to get to know the person better, not to start an argument.
Well, I hope you enjoy our video once again, and then
we have one shout-out. One shout-out to my sister, Rietka.
Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, happy birthday, Rietka, sis. We really miss you and wish you a blessed year ahead. Hope you enjoy the day and really looking forward to seeing you again.
Yeah,
Love
we
you
wish
much.
you have a very, 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 very fabulous day and fabulous year ahead. And stay safe with mom, with the family, and enjoy life.
Yes, everyone. Thanks a lot for watching.
And please, guys, don't forget to
subscribe,
like, and share. And please, please, please don't forget to put comments if you want to.
Comments are free. Yeah, you're not paying for those.
And finish our video.
And so, yes, see you next time, guys. Thanks for watching again. Have a great evening or day whenever you're watching this. Take care, everyone.
Mabuhay, Philippines!
God bless.